everybody, Logan here. How about that? Another controller announcement. If anything, Xbox does not have a shortage of controllers. Maybe games, but not controllers. This time, this one's coming from Thrustmaster. Remember, they're the ones that had the eSwap that was kind of outdated even when it came out. I covered it. I bought one. I think it was sometime last year, a year before, I can't remember. It was the Forza edition. It was highly overpriced, no Hall effect sticks, didn't use Type-C. A lot of problems with that controller. It was an okay controller, but it was a little behind the times, especially for the price. Well, now it looks like they've kind of caught up, and it's not as expensive. But they're trying to make you think it's going to be the heart of Xbox? Okay, you'll know if you've seen the article or if even, heard somebody else talk about it, which you haven't. That's why you come to me, because you want to know about controllers and hardware and fun game news, and not everything's all doom and gloom. I hope not. I'm trying not to make things doom and gloom. It's the gaming industry now. It's falling apart. Come on. But here, controllers are not. Controllers are getting better. And this one looks a little promising. Let's head on over to the Thrustmaster website. I actually saw this. A friend of mine sent me the article from Pure Xbox, but I decided to go straight to the source because it gave a lot more information on this controller, and I prefer to bring you the good information. So let's hit it. Here we go. This is the Thrustmaster website. Now, one thing I'm going to say after looking at the website, I don't understand why they chose this image for the top of the page, because I think it's a very poor image. It makes the controller look beige and brown when it really isn't. But if you look, it says Pulse Beyond Time. It's heart. We'll get into it. I'll show you. So let's look more at the page. You can see here it's $99.99. Right off the bat, it tells you it's $100. It's a wired controller. So $100 seems to be not too far off from what this controller features. It has a dual tone. The buttons seem to be pretty standard, except for the menu buttons and whatnot, but we'll get more into that. The D-pad looks to be a bit better. But yeah, let's keep going and I'll show you a few more things about it. In a nutshell, Thrustmaster Heart Controller Gamepad features the Heart Hall Effect Accurate technology. See what you did there? Hall effect technology backed by 15 years of proven expertise in magnetic sensor measurement technology for flight simulation. And it's funny on the side, best for performance, level entry level at $100. That caught my eye when I saw it. That's another reason I wanted to show you here. And now, that's what the controller looks like. Much better image compared to that. I don't know who chose this. For your graphic design team, not the best choice. Much better image. So you've got half black, half white. Looks like you've got the textured grips, of course. Hall effect sticks, Type-C. You've got weird placement for the menu buttons, but hey, you've got that. You got your share button in the middle, your Xbox button, and a flat-faced A, B, X, and Y buttons. That's what you can see from here. Let's see if we can take a look at some of the other images. There you go. Now, I do know this is a light. You can change this. I think it's okay. Cool, I guess. Make it accentuate the dual tone. Can't really see much here besides it looks like a mute button or a microphone button, but you do have the headphone jack right there. And then that's the other side. So here's some of the key features. Anti-drift heart technology, renowned Hall effect, that 15 years of heart expertise in flight sim. That makes me go, okay, because Thrustmaster has been around for quite some time. Long-term performance, elimination of stick drifting problem. Here it ties in with this one at 15 years. Does it say that because the 15 years of experience? I don't know. I think the phrasing here, backed by 15 years of proven expertise, almost makes you think it's 15 years of no drift. I don't think so. I think the wording could be a bit better. Total control, stick movements tracked to within 0.01 degree. Okay. Next level responsiveness, mechanical buttons. Use your own style, full customization of buttons and LED. Okay. Under the hood, anti-drift magnetic revolution. Endorsed by gamers. Which gamers? Which ones? Yeah, okay. You didn't say anything, so you just pulled that at your bum. Heart Hall Effect Accurate Technology represents 15 years of Thrustmaster expertise in Hall Effect technology applied to flight simulation joysticks. Heart provides you with the unparalleled precision over time while eliminating drift through ultra-precise magnetic sensors that measure your stick movements, providing you with optimal control even after hundreds of hours of gameplay. Hundreds? 200, 300, 900? How many? That's one thing that gets me on these websites when they do these splash promotions and stuff. It's so vague. It's so vague. There's a big difference between 200 and 900, but they're both still hundreds. Performance that defies time. Drift is a common problem where your cursor moves on its own, even when you are no longer touching the stick. Kind of know what drift is if you're looking to get a controller that doesn't have drift. Just saying. On traditional gamepads, the potentiometer technology wears out over time, which leads to a loss of precision and causes drift. There's a few more things, but that's basically it. With Heart, the position is measured without mechanical friction, eliminating drift completely. As a result, the gamepad keeps its initial precision like the very first day. For how long? For how long? Because they don't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. How long? How long are you saying? That's the thing. Another thing I've noticed, none of these companies can actually say how long. If you go back to the Dreamcast controllers, I have original Dreamcast controllers that still function perfectly, and the Dreamcast came out in 99. So we're talking 25 years, 99.99, which just about a month ago, Dreamcast turned 25. Good God, I'm old. And those have Hall Effect sticks. Those were some of the first. If I'm not mistaken, the Saturn 3D one was the first one in the US to hit with Hall Effect. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that, but if I'm not mistaken. Pure precision. With Heart, your sticks capture every moment with surgical precision within 0.01 degree. Within. You enjoy optimal responsiveness that faithfully reproduces each of your actions. It's a real game changer, especially for games where precision is essential. Is that every game, really? You have total control and unerring precision in your movements, even in the most intense situations. Okay, cool. Cool. I get it. I get it. They really want to fluff up this controller and they want people to buy it because it's a highly competitive market now, with every major company throwing in Hall Effect sticks into their controllers. Whether you're doing GameServe, PowerA, Microsoft still hasn't done it. You know, there's so many companies out there that are doing it. I'm waiting for the other ones like PDP to start doing it. But there's a lot of one, even smaller companies like Snakebite. You can get a solid offering from them with Hall Effect sticks for around $20-$25. 8-Bit Do has some of the greatest. We're talking highly competitive. Microsoft needs to jump in. Instead of just licensing it, come on, jump in, because your Elite Series 2 controller is starting to look like overpriced, outdated tech. Especially when you can get something like this. And what happened to that licensing out your wireless technology, Microsoft, to other companies? You did it for PowerA, for the Moga XP Ultra, but nothing else? Come on. Let's keep reading. You'll be immediately won over by exceptional responsiveness of the mechanical buttons, which best the speed of traditional membrane-based buttons by 64%. Enjoy greater responsiveness and perform your actions faster than the opponents through a lower activation distance of only 0.3 millimeters. Tested under laboratory conditions in a lab. You know what else was done in labs? I'm not getting into it, but I'll let you figure that one out. That doesn't mean it's true. Cool. Why would you do it in a lab? Why not in like a game room? You know? I don't know. I just think that's silly. But hey, cool. One thing I've learned and seen from a lot of people, since I've covered a lot more controllers with mechanical buttons, there's a lot of people that don't care. They don't like them, and that speed doesn't do enough for them to notice. That's kind of interesting. But with this statistic of 64%, maybe. I will be getting this controller when it comes out. You can pre-order it now through Best Buy. That's the only place that I've seen it thus far. When you click on where to buy, it only says Best Buy. So I'm going to look into making sure I get this myself and see how this really stacks up to, say, the GameSir G7HE or the Collide, the GameSir Collide. You know, there's plenty of controllers with mechanical buttons out there that really step the game to another level. So create and set your own style. Take control of your Heart controller with complete configuration of the settings and central LED colors with Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster X software. Okay. You can freely customize the sensitivity of the sticks, trigger activation travel, and remap the 2 rear buttons of the gamepad to suit your gaming preferences. All right, you got one light. That's pretty cool. Knowing me, it'll probably stay on red because it's Red Bandana Gaming. Come on, all my controllers stay red. Officially licensed, so you don't have to worry about that. That's it. Let's see dimensions. All right, looks like a standard size controller. Weight 0.5 pounds, so it's not that heavy. And in the box, you'll get 1 controller, 1 power cable, and a user manual. What do you guys think of this? The heart of your Xbox. The heart of gaming. The heart. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I'm wondering how those sticks will feel. The texture on the sticks, that makes me wonder, because that's always a big thing to me. It has an interesting texture, according to this image, but I really don't know. I do like the flat face buttons. That's always nicer. I don't know. We'll see. But as of right now, it sits at $100 and will be coming out later this year. I didn't see a date here. And I'm not going nuts. No, there's no date at this time. But it looks like I do know it will be out later this year. So what I will do is I will keep you updated. As soon as I get my hands on one, I will make sure I test it for y'all. So what do you guys think? You gonna pick it up? I'm probably gonna pick it up. Like I said, I'm gonna test it out. I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, their last offering, the eSwap, did not impress me. I like the features. I just thought it was, for the price, it was a little behind the times. There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Did you do it? Thank you. I appreciate that. Again, hit that subscribe button. God bless you all, like we always say. Be legendary. Thanks again.